handed me a map drawn in pure gold. Told me stories of a paradise of old. I packed my bags, left the wasteland behind, searching for a piece I desperately needed to find. But the fruit on the trees tastes bitter and dry, and there's a storm brewing in the perfect sky.
Crossed the desert sand, sailed the boiling sea, believing this haven was meant for you and me. Got to the gates, but the angels were asleep, guarding secrets that the holy shouldn't keep. The mountains are majestic, but they cast a cold shade, realizing the promises have started to fade. We
follow the compass, we follow the star. Didn't know the journey would leave such a scar. The illusion is shattering, the mirror is cracked. Now there is absolutely no turning back.
Welcome to
Dark Zion, where the shadows play,
where the holy
men gamble your soul away.
the chalice is empty,
The sanctuary cold, the kingdom of lies bought and sold. We prayed for the heaven of the righteous lion, but we woke up lost in a dark Zion.
prophets whispering in the market square, selling salvation, but the cupboards are bare. I look in their eyes, just greed staring back, painting the holy white canvas to black.
My tambourine broke on the marble floor. I don't wanna sing their praises anymore. The holy water is muddy and thick. This grand illusion is making me sick. We follow the compass, we follow the star. Didn't know the journey would leave such a scar. The illusion is shattering, the mirror is cracked. Now there is absolutely no turning back.
Welcome to
Dark Zion, where the shadows play,
where the
holy men gamble your soul away. The chalice is empty, the sanctuary cold, a kingdom of lies bought and sold. We prayed for the heaven of the righteous lion, but we woke up lost in a dark Zion. Is there a real sanctuary somewhere out there, or just another mirage in the desert air? Take off the crown, strip away the disguise. I'd rather have the ugly truth than beautiful lies. Fading paradise,
oh, lost in the promised land.
slipping through my hands.
Welcome to
Dark Zion, where the shadows play,
where the holy
men gamble with a thunderstorm pounding inside of my head. They tried to prescribe me some chemical pills, but these hospital corridors give me the chills. I pull off the wires, I unplug the machine, looking for a healing that is vital and clean.
Sweating out the poison through my shivering skin, paying the toll for my comfortable sin. The doctors are talking, but I don't hear a sound. My medicine is waiting deep in the ground. Need to walk barefoot on the African dirt to pull out the venom and banish the hurt. We are detoxing the spirit, purging the mind, leaving the toxic temptations behind. The needle is broken, the bottles are smashed, rising like a phoenix right out of the ash. We're digging deep into the rehab roots, throwing away all the synthetic suits. Nature is the clinic, the rhythm is the cure, making the corrupted soul holy and pure. Bathe in the river, cleanse the disease, finding our salvation under the trees. Fasting for days just to clear up the haze, escaping the center of this medical maze. The shaman is brewing a bitter green leaf, offering a genuine lasting relief.
My hands are still shaking, my vision is blurred, but the songs of the ancestors finally are heard. I trade my addiction for a spiritual high, watching the eagles circle the sky. We are detoxing the spirit, purging the mind, leaving the toxic temptations behind. The needle is broken, the bottles are smashed, rising like a phoenix right out of the ash. We're digging deep into the rehab roots,
Throwing away all the synthetic suits.
nature is the clinic, the rhythm is the cure, making the corrupted soul holy and pure. Bathe in the river, cleanse the disease, finding our salvation under the trees.
This is the only recovery that we're gonna take.
Breathe in life, exhale the death,
Fighting for a sober breath.
heal the mind.
Oh, we're digging deep into the rehab roots, throwing away all the synthetic suits.
Nature is the clinic, the rhythm is the cure, making the corrupted soul holy and pure. Bathe in the river, cleanse the disease, finding our salvation under the trees. Clean and sober, the nightmare is over.
Rehab roots will set you free.
echoes of a paradise of old. I packed my bags, left the wasteland behind, searching for a piece I desperately needed to find. But the fruit on the trees tastes bitter and dry, and there's a storm brewing in the perfect sky.
Crossed the desert sand, sailed the boiling sea, believing this haven was meant for you and me. Got to the gates, but the angels were asleep, guarding secrets that the holy shouldn't keep. The mountains are majestic, but they cast a cold shade, realizing the promises have started to fade. We follow the compass, we follow the star, didn't know the journey would leave such a scar. The illusion is shattering, the mirror is cracked, now there is absolutely no turning back. Welcome to dark Zion, where the shadows play, where the holy men gamble your soul away. The chalice is empty, the sanctuary cold, the kingdom of lies bought and sold. We prayed for the heaven of the righteous lion, but we woke up lost in a dark Zion. Prophets whispering in the market square, selling salvation, but the cupboards are bare. I look in their eyes, just greed staring back, painting the holy white canvas to black. My tambourine broke on the marble floor, I don't wanna sing their praises anymore. The holy water is muddy and thick, this grand illusion is making me follow the compass, we follow the star, didn't know the journey would leave such a scar. The illusion is shattering, the mirror is cracked, now there is absolutely no turning back. Welcome to dark Zion, where the shadows play, where the holy men gamble your soul away. The chalice is empty, the sanctuary cold, the kingdom of lies bought and sold. We prayed for the heaven of the righteous lion, but we woke up lost in a dark Zion. Is there a real sanctuary somewhere out there,
Or just another mirage in the desert air?
take off the crown,
Strip away the disguise,
I'd rather have the ugly truth
than beautiful lies. Fate in paradise, lost in the promised land, slipping through my hands. Welcome to dark Zion, where the shadows play, where the holy men gamble your soul away. The chalice is empty, the sanctuary cold, a kingdom of lies bought and sold. We prayed for the heaven of the righteous lion, with a thunderstorm pounding inside of my head.
They tried to prescribe me some chemical pills, but these hospital corridors give me the chills.
I pull off the wires, I unplug the machine, looking for a healing that is vital and clean.
Sweating out the poison through my shivering skin, paying the toll for my comfortable sin. The doctors are talking but I don't hear a sound. My medicine is waiting deep in the ground. Need to walk barefoot on the African dirt to pull out the venom and banish the hurt.
We are detoxing the spirit, purging the mind, leaving the toxic temptations behind. The needle is broken, the bottles are smashed, rising like a phoenix right out of the ash.
We're digging deep into the rehab roots, throwing away all the synthetic suits.
Nature is the clinic, the rhythm is the cure,
making the corrupted soul holy and pure.
bathe in the river, cleanse the disease,
Finding our salvation
under the tree.
Fasting for days just to clear up the haze, escaping the center of this medical maze. The shaman is brewing a bitter green leaf, offering a genuine lasting relief.
My hands are still shaking, my vision is blurred, but the songs of the ancestors finally are heard. I trade my addiction for a spiritual high, watching the eagles circle the sky. We are detoxing the spirit, purging the mind, leaving the toxic temptations behind. The needle is broken, the bottles are smashed, rising like a phoenix right out of the ash. We're digging deep into the rehab roots,
Throwing away all the synthetic suits,
nature is the clinic, the rhythm is the cure,
making the corrupted soul holy and pure.
bathe in the river, cleanse the disease,
Finding our
salvation under the tree.
wash away the chemicals.
Flush out the vein,
We're never going back to that artificial rain.
drink the herbal water,
Let the fever break.
this is the only recovery that we're gonna take. Breathe in life, exhale the death, fighting for a sober breath. Heal the mind, we're digging deep into the rehab roots.
Throwing away all the synthetic suits,
Nature is the clinic, the rhythm is the cure,
making the corrupted so holy and pure.
bathe in the river, cleanse the disease, finding our salvation under the trees. Clean and sober, the nightmare is over.
Rehab rules will set you free.
The evening was tranquil, the neighborhood was calm, singing sweet melodies from an ancient song. Then the flashing crimson disrupted the peace. The sudden aggressive arrival of the police. They kicked the wooden barricade completely down, bringing a heavy terror to a humble town.
Running through the alley, jumping over bins, punished severely for imaginary sins. The metallic handcuffs clicking on the wrist. Another young brother vanishing in the mist. The authoritarian boots stomping on the yard, playing a cruel and discriminatory card. The innocent are captured without a fair trial, subjected to a system that is totally vile. The blue and red lights slice through the dark, leaving a permanent terrifying mark. Listen to the shriek of the wailing siren, trapping the lions in a cage of iron. A terrifying pitch cutting through the bone, leaving a weeping mother sitting all alone. The justice is blind, the tragedy is real, crushed underneath the authoritarian wheel. The magistrate is sleeping in a massive estate, while the ghetto youth dictate his own grim fate. A badge and a weapon authorize the raid, ignoring the foundational promises they made.
I gathered the children, hide them in the back, protecting the family from the fierce attack. The neighborhood dogs begin to fiercely bark, a sinister shadow covers the local park. The innocent are captured without a fair trial, subjected to a system that is totally vile. The blue and red lights slice through the dark, leaving a permanent terrifying mark. Listen to the shriek of the wailing siren, trapping the lions in a cage of iron. A terrifying pitch cutting through the bone, leaving a weeping mother sitting all alone. The justice is blind, the tragedy is real, crushed underneath the authoritarian wheel.
Guilty verdict,
Broken laws
caught inside
the predator's jaws, sirens screaming. Listen to the shriek of the wailing siren, trapping the lions in a cage of iron. A terrifying pitch cutting through the bone, leaving a weeping mother sitting all alone. The justice is blind, the tragedy is real, crushed underneath the authoritarian wheel. Flashing lights, wailing loud, taking our brothers away. Washing the dark stains off the concrete drive, praying to God that the youngest survives, folding the t-shirts that left entirely, thoroughly torn. The yellow police tape flutters in the wind, wondering where the terrible violence begins.
Looking at the revolver hidden under the bed, listening to the foolish things the gang leader said. I remember my son playing football in the dirt, before the retaliation, before the fatal hurt. Now the undertaker measures the wooden box, while the community changes the heavy deadlocks. The cycle of vengeance is a bottomless pit. We are utterly, hopelessly drowning in it. A bullet is fired, another brother goes down, leaving a permanent scar on the shanty town. Shedding the bitter, agonizing, trench-town tears, realizing our darkest, most terrifying fears. The politicians ignore the community cries, while the innocence vanishes from the children's eyes, begging the warlords to declare a ceasefire before the entire neighborhood burns in the fire. The pastor delivers a sermon of profound regret, a tragedy the congregation will never forget. I stand at the pulpit with a trembling voice, begging the youth to make a different choice. I grab my surviving boy tightly by the hand, pleading with him to finally understand. Do not seek the payback, do not load the gun. I cannot afford to bury another young son. The cycle of vengeance is a bottomless pit. We are utterly, hopelessly drowning in it. A bullet is fired, another brother goes down, leaving a permanent scar on the shanty town. Shedding the bitter, agonizing, trench-town tears, realizing our darkest, most terrifying fears. The politicians ignore the community cries, while the innocence vanishes from the children's eyes, begging the warlords to declare a ceasefire before the entire neighborhood burns in the Drop the weapons, put the ammunition away.
We have completely run out of words to say.
The cemetery is entirely running out of space.
We are annihilating our very own race. No more shooting, no more blood, burying our future in the mud. Seize the fire. Shedding the bitter, agonizing, trench-town tears, realizing our darkest, most terrifying fears. Politicians ignore the community cries, while the innocence vanishes from the children's eyes, begging the warlords to declare a ceasefire before the entire neighborhood burns in the fire. Mothers crying, fathers mourning, Trenchtown weeps tonight. cobblestones tonight. Thames River reflects lunar astrological signs. Clairvoyant shuffle tarot decks gracefully. Crystal balls reveal hidden pasts.
Pub windows display drunken sailors singing. Ghosts wander past brickwork taverns. Fortune tellers predict miserable weather. Constellations aligning properly.
Magic intertwines mundane reality. Witchcraft alters local conversations. London mystic reading palms.
Spells cast
Under gloomy skies. London mystic brewing tea.
hexes thrown across wet barrows. Owls hoot atop towering clockworks. Wizards wear torn trench coats outside.
Charms dangle off silver bracelets. Astrologers calculate planetary orbits.
Incantations muttered over warm cider.
Voodoo dolls stitched using silk threads.
Ouija boards sliding erratically.
Mediums channel departed spirits. Magic intertwines mundane reality. Witchcraft alters local conversations. London mystic reading palms.
Spells cast under gloomy skies.
London mystic brewing tea.
Hexes thrown across wet barrows.
Supernatural forces colliding.
Potions boiling within copper cauldrons.
Levitation occurring briefly.
Ectoplasm dripping down wallpapers.
Hocus pocus. Mind bends. Trance deepens. Soul ascends. London mystic reading palms.
Spells cast
Under gloomy skies. London mystic brewing tea.
hexes thrown across wet barrows.
Spell finishes. Vision clears. Enchantment lingers. Ooh. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Suitcases packed with essential belongings. Passports stamped heavily by officials. Boarding passes clutched nervously tightly. Vessels awaiting, passengers at dark.
Ain't anchors lifting from murky depths, engines rumbling beneath metallic decks, propellers churning frothy white waves, coastlines shrinking into distant horizons,
leaving familiar territories far behind, embarking upon uncertain global voyage. Exodus blues, endless travel, seeking refuge across borders. Exodus blues, far and short, diaspora searching for home. Compasses pointing towards northern directions, maps unfolded showing vast geographies, navigators charting courses through gales, sailors braving unpredictable maritime weather, language barriers causing confusing corrections, customs agents inspecting baggage thoroughly, visas expiring before intended dates, citizenship remaining a complex puzzle, leaving familiar territories far behind, embarking upon uncertain global voyages. Exodus blues, endless travel, seeking refuge across borders. Exodus blues, far and short, diaspora searching for home. Crossing perilous waters demands bravery, uprooted families clinging together fiercely, new beginnings require immense sacrifice, hope anchoring ships in turmoil. Pack bag, board ship, sail far, long trip. Exodus blues, endless travel, seeking refuge across borders. Exodus blues, foreign shores, diaspora searching for home. Dark reach, land found, journey ends. Oh, dark reach, land found, journey ends. Oh. Emotional fatigue, overwhelming strong fighters, crying quietly behind iron barricades, sorrow fueling ultimate resistance movements.
Gunpowder mixing alongside fresh wounds, broken swords discarded near trenches, warriors bleeding upon muddy front lines,
shields splintered during fierce combat, anguish forging absolute courage, pain manifesting absolute power, rebel tears, weeping soldiers,
defiance born from tragedy,
rebel tears, salty drops,
vengeance disguised as sadness. Cannons roaring across decimated valleys, helicopters circling above flaming ruins, comrades falling, clutching chest plates, casualties mounting beyond acceptable numbers.
Beauty screams echoing inside bunkers, bandages soaking scarlet hues rapidly, letters unread tucked inside pockets, grief transforming into pure rage, anguish forging absolute courage, pain manifesting absolute power, rebel tears, weeping soldiers,
defiance born from tragedy,
rebel tears, salty drops,
vengeance
disguised as sadness.
With sorrow,
Oceans created from collective sobbing,
tsunamis washing away tyrannical regimes.
victory demands heavy emotional tolls, marching, marching forward, forward, weeping, fighting onward,
defiance born from tragedy,
rebel tears, salty drops, vengeance disguised as sadness.
Giant eyes,
weapons raised, freedom won. Filtering morning sunlight beautifully, wooden pews filled with devoted congregants, pastors delivering passion in Sunday sermons, hymnals open to page 73.
choirs wearing purple silken robes, oppression shaking with precise rhythm, hand claps echoing throughout the sanctuary, voices
harmonizing in pure joy. Spirit moving through the congregation, acknowledging past transgressions openly. Soulful redemption, washing clean,
forgiveness flowing like a mighty river.
soulful redemption, second chance,
Grace elevating broken spirits higher. Approaching the altar with deep humility, kneeling down upon velvet cushions, confessing wrongdoing softly into microphones. Tears of relief, washing dirty faces.
baptismal pools filled with warm liquid, submerging completely under the surface, rising up feeling entirely reborn. Applause erupting from the back rows. Spirit moving through the congregation, acknowledging past transgressions openly. Soulful redemption, washing clean,
Forgiveness flowing like a mighty river.
soulful redemption, second chance,
Grace elevating broken spirits higher. Let go of heavy burdens now.
embrace unconditional love and mercy. Transform dark paths into bright futures. Walk righteously from this day forward. Sing loud, praise I,
Step forth,
be saved. Soulful redemption, soulful redemption, washing clean,
forgiveness flowing like a mighty river.
soulful redemption, second chance,
Grace elevating broken spirits higher.
heaven spoken, choir hums, peace settles. Wrecking ball swinging at the cinema wall, watching the memories of my childhood fall. The landlord signed an eviction decree, chasing the locals away from the property. Bulldozers crushing the corner grocery store. The neighborhood we cherished exists no more.
Cranes are reaching up to pierce the sky. Luxury apartments built artificially high. They pave the old playground with fresh asphalt, blaming the poor for an imaginary fault. I pack my belongings in a cardboard crate, pushed to the margins by the hands of fate.
The scaffolding rises, the history dies. Architects masking the brutal lies. Cement is pouring over the sacred ground, burying our culture without a single sound. Weeping
legacy of 100 years.
The skyline is changing, cold and gray,
Taking our colorful sanctuary away.
dust in the wind as the bulldozer steers, choking entirely on these concrete tiers.
Fences are erected with the padlock chain, washing away the murals in the acid rain. Soulless corporations buying up the block, changing the rhythm of the city clock.
The bakery was demolished just yesterday, replaced by a franchise cafe entirely beige. We stand on the sidewalk watching the debris, a devastating casualty of the economy. The scaffolding rises, the history dies, architects masking the brutal lies. Cement is pouring over the sacred ground, burying our culture without a single sound. Weeping those heavy, heavy concrete tears,
Erasing the legacy of 100 years.
the skyline is changing, cold and gray,
Taking our colorful sanctuary away.
dust in the wind as the bulldozer steers, choking entirely on these concrete tiers. But you cannot satisfy your monumental greed. You pour your foundation over bleeding hearts, ripping a vibrant community into parts. Rubble falling, iron bending, our history violently ending. No more weeping those heavy, heavy concrete tears, erasing the legacy of 100 years. The skyline is changing, cold and gray,
Taking our colorful sanctuary away.
dust in the wind as the bulldozer steers, choking entirely on these concrete tiers.
Tear it down, cold cement.
Concrete tears on the pavement. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Checkerboard patterns decorating tiled floors, suspenders holding up baggy trousers, polished loafers sliding across linoleum, energetic steps matching snappy beats.
Trombone slides creating joyful noise.
Drummers hitting rim shots with precision,
Horn sections blasting brassy fanfares.
kinetic energy electrifying dance halls completely. Feet shuffling non-stop tonight. Camden skank, lively motion, bouncing up, jumping down. Camden skank, joy is leaping, two-tone fashion ruling town. Hey, hey.
Fedoras tip slightly off center, sunglasses worn indoors playfully. Braces snapping against cotton shirts, perspiring brows wiped with handkerchiefs.
Skirts twirling around dizzy movement, smiles flashing brightly amidst action. Kinetic energy, electrifying dance halls completely. Feet shuffling non-stop tonight. Camden skank, lively motion, bouncing up, jumping down. Camden skank, joyous leaping, two-tone fashion ruling town.
Momentum building towards frenetic climaxes,
Exhaustion ignored for pure enjoyment.
united by infectious musical grooves.
Weekend festivities, reaching maximum level.
Step left, bounce right, spin fast.
Hold tight, Camden skank, live emotion,
Bouncing up,
jumping down. Camden skank, joyous leaping, two-tone fashion ruling town. Dances bound, party ready.
Sitting on the mahogany porch in the humid heat, watching the crimson sunset hit the dusty street, holding a crystal goblet filled to the brim.
Trying to wash away the bitter taste of him.
The tropical breeze is sticky and
Violently warm, a quiet preamble to a gathering storm.
down in the cellar where the wooden barrels age, fermenting the fruit to pacify my rage. I crush the ripe berries with my heavy boots,
Extracting the liquor from the island roots.
got a stained white shirt
And a stumbling walk, too heavily intoxicated to even talk.
The liquid velvet slides
Right down the throat, keeping this sinking relationship afloat. Blurring the edges of a devastating lie, drinking the entire mahogany barrel dry. Pour me another glass of the Kingston wine, tasting so venomous, yet feeling divine. A beautiful ruby poison in a fragile cup, tearing our foolish infatuation up. Let the heavy vintage numb the aching spine, drowning the romance in the Kingston wine.
The bartender wipes the counter with the dirty rag. I pull another copper coin out of my bag. The brass section plays a drunken, sloppy tune
Under the spotlight of a bloated yellow moon, my lipstick leaves a mark upon the rim. The lights in the tavern are growing rather dim. A sudden dizzy spell overtakes my brain, embracing the pleasure to obliterate the pain. The liquid velvet slides right down the throat, keeping this sinking relationship afloat. Blurring the edges of a devastating lie, drinking the entire mahogany barrel dry. Pour me another glass of the Kingston wine, tasting so venomous, yet feeling divine. A the Kingston wine.
Majestically fall. The harvest is ruined, the vineyard is cursed, but we cannot conquer this terrible thirst.
Sip it slow, swallow hard, leaving the lover completely scarred. Intoxication. Pour me another glass of the Kingston wine. Taste is so venomous, yet feeling divine. A beautiful ruby poison in a fragile cup, tearing our foolish infatuation up. Let the heavy vintage numb the aching spine, drowning the romance in the Kingston wine. Spilling the wine, empty goblet, nothing left to drink. Thrown forcefully into the blistering fire, tested by the flames of cruel desire. The temperature rises, the oxygen burns. This fragile exterior finally learns to withstand the pressure, endure the heat, refusing to accept a bitter defeat.
Placed directly upon the heavy anvil, enduring the strikes with an absolute will. Sparks are flying across the darkened room, forging a weapon to conquer the gloom. The hammer descends with a punishing blow,
but my inner foundation continues to grow. We are shaped by the hardship, molded by pain, washing the rust in the freezing rain. The alloy hardens, the structure is set, paying off every emotional debt. I'm walking around with an iron soul, completely immune to the toll. You can bend the exterior, scratch up the paint, but this heavy metal will never go faint. Tempered by struggles, remarkably bold, bearing the weight with an iron soul.
Shielding my chest with an armor of steel, protecting the sensitive parts that I feel. The furnace is roaring, the bellows expand. I am the toughest survivor in the land.
Polishing the surface until it gleams, defending the borders of my wildest dreams. The vulnerabilities have crystallized, a resilient warrior fully actualized. We are shaped by the hardship, molded by pain, washing the rust in the freezing rain. The alloy hardens, the structure is set, paying off every emotional. Walking around with an iron soul, completely immune to the toll. You can bend the exterior, scratch up the paint, but this heavy metal will never go faint. Tempered by struggles, remarkably bold, bearing the weight with an iron soul. scratch off the paint, but this heavy metal will never go faint. Tempered by struggle, remarkably bold, bearing the weight with an iron soul. Solid iron, unbreakable, forged in the fire. Wrecking ball swinging at the cinema wall, watching the memories of my childhood fall. The landlord signed an eviction decree, chasing the locals away from the property. Bulldozers crushing the corner grocery store. The neighborhood we cherished exists no more.
Cranes are reaching up to pierce the sky. Luxury apartments built artificially high. They paved the old playground with fresh asphalt, blaming the poor for an imaginary fault. I packed my belongings in a cardboard crate, pushed to the margins by the hands of fate.
The scaffolding rises, the history dies. Architects masking the brutal lies. Cement is pouring over the sacred ground, burying our culture without a single sound. Weeping those heavy, heavy concrete tears, erasing the legacy of 100 years. The skyline is changing, cold and gray, taking our colorful sanctuary away. Dust in the wind as the bulldozer steers, choking entirely on these concrete tears.
Fences are erected with the padlock chain, washing away the murals in the acid rain. Soulless corporations buying up the block, changing the rhythm of the city clock.
The bakery was demolished just yesterday, replaced by a franchise cafe entirely beige. We stand on the sidewalk watching the debris, a devastating casualty of the economy. The scaffolding rises, the history dies. Architects masking the brutal lies. Cement is pouring over the sacred ground, burying our culture without a single sound. Weeping those heavy, heavy concrete tears, erasing the legacy of 100 years. The skyline is changing, cold and gray, taking our colorful sanctuary away. Dust in the wind as the bulldozer steers, choking entirely on these concrete tears.
You can buy the title, you can own the deed, but you cannot satisfy your monumental greed. You pour your foundation over bleeding hearts, ripping a vibrant community into parts.
Whoa. Rubble falling high and bending, our history violently ending. No more home. Weeping those heavy, heavy concrete tears, erasing the legacy of 100 years. The skyline is changing, cold and gray, taking our colorful sanctuary corridors echoing with slipper footsteps. Fluorescent lights are men annoyingly overhead. Daily schedules pinned onto corkboards. Bitter coffee brewing in break rooms.
Sitting quietly inside folding chairs. Group therapy starting promptly at noon. Strangers sharing intimate personal failures. Counselors nodding with practiced empathy. Detoxification, bringing immense physical shivering. Sweating out toxic chemical dependencies. Rehab jam, institutional blues. Trying hard, staying completely sober. Rehab jam, counting days, addiction, fighting rational thoughts constantly. Pacing back and forth aimlessly, craving just one tiny dose. Checking clocks every single minute. Bed sheets twisted from restless nights.
Medical charts documenting vital signs. Nurses dispensing prescribed morning medications. Telephone privileges earned through good behavior. Visitors arriving during weekend hours.
Detoxification, bringing immense physical shivering. Sweating out toxic chemical dependencies. Rehab jam, institutional blues. Trying hard, staying completely sober. Rehab jam, counting days, addiction, fighting rational thoughts constantly. Relapse whispering, tempting promises softly. Willpower acting as the only shield. Overcoming demons requires extreme discipline. Recovery is a lifelong marathon.
Take breath, confess truth, hold hand, stay strong.
Rehab jam, institutional blues. Trying hard, staying completely sober. Rehab jam, counting days, addiction, fighting rational thoughts constantly. Session ends, door locks, hope dawns.
lock of your hair deep within. Wrap the fabric in a scarlet thread, leaving an offering beside your bed. Sprinkle the powder on the wooden plank, drawing my power from the riverbank. Sweating in a fever trance, caught entirely in your wicked dance. Finding feathers underneath my shoe, I am completely mesmerized by you. My logic fails, my vision starts to spin, surrendering to this magnetic sin. The potion bubbles in the copper flask. I am a prisoner wearing a heavy mask. The incantation echoes in the swampy air, caught like a rabbit in a hunter's snare. Trapped inside your wicked voodoo love, no intervention from the skies above. A deadly hex wrapped in a sweet embrace. I cannot escape this hypnotic space. The priestess smiles as the needles poke, choking blindly on the mystical smoke. I try to run, but my legs are made of lead. Hearing your whispers inside my head. You stitched my lips, you bound my heavy wrists. Lost in the center of the bayou mist, I hold the doll and I pierce the heart, tearing your former reality apart. You belong to the shadows, you belong to me, a captive soul that will never be free. The potion bubbles in the copper flask. I am a prisoner wearing a heavy mask. The incantation echoes in the swampy air, caught like a rabbit in a hunter's snare. Trapped inside your wicked voodoo love, no intervention from the skies above. A deadly hex wrapped in the sweet embrace. I cannot escape this hypnotic space. The priestess smiles as the needles poke, choking blindly on the mystical smoke. Is only getting worse. We are victims of a terrifying charm, unable to sound the desperate alarm. Eyes roll back, mind goes blank, sinking deep in the riverbank. Hypnotized, trapped inside your wicked voodoo love, no intervention from the skies above. A deadly hex wrapped in a sweet embrace. I cannot escape this hypnotic space. The priestess smiles as the needles poke, choking blindly on the mystical smoke. Wicked magic, voodoo binding, lost forever in the trance. holding the handwritten envelope in my shaking hand. The postmark reveals a distant coastal land.
10 years of silence, strictly dividing our lives.
A stubborn resentment that foolishly survives.
But the ink is smeared,
the penmanship is frail,
indicating that your
absolute health begins to fail.
lying completely still in this hospice bed, rehearsing the apologies I
never formally said.
The monitor beeps with a lethargic, slow pace, staring at the ceiling,
seeking exceptional grace. I dropped my immense pride, I mailed the confession, hoping to alleviate this lifelong depression.
The stubborn grudges melt away in the fading light,
realizing the argument was never worth the fight.
facing the ultimate curtain, facing mortality,
embracing the genuine, fragile reality, finding the beautiful healing, the sweet redemption, granting our souls a glorious exemption, forgiving the past, releasing the heavy chain, washing away a decade of monumental pain before the final breath leaves the weary chest, laying the ancient bitter hostility to rest.
I hear the hospital door gently push open wide, tears immediately welling up deep inside. You walk to the mattress, you touch my weak arm, providing an instant miraculous soothing charm.
I look at the wrinkles decorating your face, all the childhood anger is erased from this place. I whisper forgiveness directly into your ear, banish the guilt, banish the lingering fear.
The stubborn grudges melt away in the fading light,
realizing the argument was never worth the fight.
facing the ultimate curtain, facing mortality,
embracing the genuine,
fragile reality,
finding the beautiful healing, sweet redemption, granting our souls a glorious exemption, forgiving the past, releasing the heavy chain, washing away a decade of monumental pain before the final breath leaves the weary chest, laying the ancient bitter hostility to rest. Bitter hostility to rest. Oh.
let go of the anger,
Unclench the tight fist
we finally emerge
from the cynical mist.
the ultimate closure.
Is wonderfully pure,
Love is the absolute.
definitive cure. Hold my hand, close your eyes. No more distance,
No more lies.
peace at last. Finding the beautiful healing, sweet redemption, granting our souls a glorious exemption, forgiving the past, releasing the heavy chain, washing away a decade of monumental pain before the final breath leaves the weary chest, laying the ancient bitter hostility to rest. Sweet forgiveness,
Quiet redemption.
rest in peace. centuries ago. Generations suffered tremendous hardships. Family trees bear bitter fruits.
Soil absorbs eras of misery. Dirt holds memories of oppression. Seeds planted within melancholy loam. Agriculture yields depressive crops.
History repeats itself constantly. Heritage dictates future outcomes. Sorrow roots, grim despair, ground saturated with regret. Sorrow roots, tangled vines, inherited trauma grows wildly.
Oh, wildly. Plows tear unforgiving landscapes. Tractors stall amidst thick mud. Seasons ruin harvest expectations.
Famine threatens vulnerable communities. Grandmothers share tragic folk tales. Orphans listen intently nearby. Genealogies map out endless grief. Bloodlines carry genetic depression. History repeats itself constantly. Heritage dictates future outcomes. Sorrow roots, grim despair, ground saturated with regret. Sorrow roots, tangled vines, inherited trauma grows wildly. Oh, wildly.
Digging unearths painful artifacts.
Shovels hit forgotten coffins,
Excavating historical injustices.